What's good? So, I don't know if you've heard, not that it matters because it really doesn't, but the Jesuits, through their actor, Andrew Ginther, who is the mayor of Columbus, has issued a quote unquote order that all slaves, all sheep, which is anyone in Columbus, all retarded losers, must go back to wearing their face diaper when going outside, their face muzzle. And we're doing a simple experiment again, like pretty much all these videos. Again, all we're doing is going out in society, proving our points every single day. We know how these people are. We say how they are all the time, and we see, and we go outside and see how they are. So we're gonna see again, Patrick Baklava. Good seeing you, brother. Nice to be here. Thanks for joining. We're gonna go out and see these people, what they're up to, and go to Short North. Because pretty much if you're in Short North, it's because you're going in and out of places. I mean, yeah, there's people there who just walk up and down it, and but I mean, I feel like most people are frequenting some sort of establishment or going to some store. I mean, that's kind of my guess. So the hypothesis is that most of these businesses got the memo from the Jesuits. They don't stand for anything. And again, we can see what businesses are really about it. Who do you really want to give your money to on Short North? That's kind of what the theme of this video is as well. Someone who stands up to tyranny, or they stand down to it. And we'll see all the store owners who have stood down to tyranny today. We'll see the ones who stood up. Again, guys, because what we're still got going on is the other mentality of people not getting the memo. Like, you guys, me, I will be a perpetual person who never got the memo. Like, I didn't know that. What order? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Look into that game tonight. I'd rather start fucking with the season now instead of just doing it later. Because again, it's like, if I don't, I'll never. Not that I care about the NFL following it, but I've always said it is my favorite of the rig sports. Like, I've always liked football season more than any other rig sports season. So, it's not any kind of emotional attachment to sports and all that. Guys, I do not like the NFL at all. It's pretty boring. It's BS. It's complete bullshit. And that is why I don't watch it. So if I had, I don't want to go this whole, guys, gonna do so many fucking rituals this season. Like, I want to at least see some of them, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna completely ignore it. So I'll check out Monday Night Football tonight. You turned 20 into 200 yesterday. Nice, man. Awesome. That's perfect, dude. Those are some of the best parlays, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. I just need more time. I don't even have enough time to decode all the sports as well. But if I'm going to do anything, I might as well do it this football season. I don't know about. I mean, I think it's great for this. Making money to pay your bills is always good for the soul. There are fake games, and you're putting money on a fake game, knowing the outcome, or at least knowing the most likely outcome. And you put a safe amount of money. You put $20 down. It's not like you put down like a lot of money. You put in a little bit if you want, and it's all relative, of course. I mean, 2,000 could be a little bit expensive, really are. And then bam, and then you make more money, and then with that money, you can invest it, save it, pay the bills and taxes that keep getting thrown at you in this world that never stop, and then you live better. That's exactly how I see it. Crypto is taxable though, yeah. Unless you did one of those things where like, but even then, like, again, to make it even untaxable, you gotta go through all these things. Maybe there's a way to do it. I know you can do the everything on the the blockchain, but then like who's gonna give you the U.S. dollars? You know what I mean? It's gonna be some kind of bank or some kind of banking institution, and they're gonna like at the end of the day just have that in record anyway. Maybe you use a Bitcoin ATM, but you probably need some banking institution to use it. That's probably how they make it work or something. I don't know. I'm just messing with you guys. I could be wrong. But maybe that's it. Maybe they use a Bitcoin ATM and you just withdraw it in cash. That's probably what you need then. Yeah, I mean, then you wouldn't have to pay taxes on shit. Yeah, I know that the Jesuits run Bitcoin, but it's still like, it's still crypto. Like, it's still like, in the narrative decentralized. Like, it's not like this complete bullshit. Although, yeah, again, it could be 100% run by the Jesuits. But what I'm trying to say is, you can still use Bitcoin and probably not be traced that easily. At least that easy enough for them to give a shit about it. I'm sure if it was just enough money, they would use other methods to fuck with you anyway. Like, oh, how did he buy all these cars? How did he, what I mean? And then they'll go to a security camera. There's probably cameras at every Bitcoin ATM. All they have to do is watch the footage. I mean, it's easy for them to still track you down. But again, you got to ask how far they're going to go for tax stuff. We see them go pretty far, but yeah, it is. Bitcoin is not what you're talking about, though. However, Bitcoin will hit 72K, but that's nothing compared to some of these other coin gains. Exactly. That's just another thing. I've been saying that since day one. I'm glad you brought that up, man. It's the sympathy momentum that's usually better. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said a billion times, man. If Bitcoin goes to 100K from its 20K like all-time high way back then, years ago, that's not. But yeah, it's a lot. But it's what 500%. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You get in the small cap world, you get a 500% mover probably every few months at least. I mean, that's what I'm saying. In the OTC markets, probably like every fucking month. So, like, people are chasing Bitcoin, but it's like it's because it's popular. You think it's more stable and shit, but it's like, man, if you want gains, really good gains, there's just things that are definitely better. I mean, XRP, those were fucking. I would figure it better. Look at they went. XRP went from 20 cents to like at least $1 twice. XRP guys, again, if XRP goes to $5, $10, $15, it's gotta then at least get back up to 2, 3. I mean, these are dips you could be buying and holding. But you can't be so fearful thinking that you're buying at the absolute ultimate bottom. Just don't. I mean, never put all your eggs in the basket. But again, crypto, that shit bounces. And if you're buying and investing in these things when they're lower and they're selling off, that's when you be buying that shit up. Because no one else is. That's just the thing. The only people are the big bankers and the Jesuits. You know who? They're the ones buying at the bottoms. So you gotta be buying with them if you're buying. And then you can also be buying as other people start buying. But you've already bought a bunch, so you're just averaging up, which is just managing your risk. And then you're still gonna make money. SoFi Stadium 88.22, 85.22. Yeah, like Ripple. Ripple with 22 rituals. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be holding some for 2022, or at least keep it on watch because it might not do shit until the middle of 2022. So it's not like you have to get in before 2022. I'm still holding a little bit. I sold most of it, and I'm glad I did. Always get back in. Reset 22, XRP 22. That's the thing, man. Next year could be some more great reset type of ritual, and XRP really could be like the thing. Like, oh, because all they have to say is there's like the newer variant that like really spreads on currency. That's all they have to say. Like they've all kind of spread on currency, but this one, like, it's just they're not gonna use the word currency. They'll just say like paper products and stuff like that, like paper, and I don't know. They'll bend the narrative in some way where it's like this stuff is really affecting. Like I think, like it's one of those things where it's one of those things of like we kind of figured this the whole time. We didn't talk that much about it, but scientists are really not figuring out that it really is like the debit card exchanging and putting in the machines and using the money. That's all spreading all this. And that might sound stupid, and they might not say that. They might not do this, but again, who cares how dumb it sounds? These people will believe it. 100% they'll believe that. Well, if the Jesuit propaganda says that experts say that type of stuff, the people are going to believe it. Doesn't matter how ridiculous it sounds. So, and then of course, that can send off Bitcoin to become at 72K. That could be the catalyst just to start sending Bitcoin all the way back up because everyone's like, oh, well, if we can't use this anymore, then there's only one solution, crypto. And that's the thing, for that time being, it could be. For that time being, that could be the main way or the cleanest way, at least in a narrative, to exchange money. It's all through the blockchain. They'll just say it's all through the blockchain. That's all I have to say. Because again, they just use words like that. The average American, they're gonna be what? Again, they're just gonna be worrying about the football game tonight. That's literally it. Again, not to bet them to make money, but to just root for their fake ass fucking team. Being so emotional when their team loses or wins. I mean, just think about it, your team wins, and then you're so happy about it. And then think about it, you're writing off like it's fake. I mean, how fucked up is that? You're like a miserable, fucking, pathetic piece of shit, and then your little favorite team wins, and all of a sudden you're happy for like a day, or maybe a few days, or a week, right? And then like that was a catalyst. Like come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, not your kids are healthy at home. Not that your spouse is there. Not that you're not. Yeah, sure, you're living some cushy American life which is trash, but I mean, it could be a little worse type of thing. But no, you're so mad or happy about your football game. It just shows how miserable these people actually are. I mean, to have children and a spouse, and I don't have either, so I can't speak really for that, but I mean, I feel like this is most people, even the people who are supposedly happy, like they love their wife, they love their kids, but it's like they love the game even more. It's just so sad. It's like, this shit is so fake. That's why it's so sad. It's so fake. The plays are so shit. Andy Reid with his face mask, guys. That guy's an actor. This is 123rd win, the Bill Clinton looking Seahawks coach. What's his fucking name? That piece of shit. The Seahawks coach who's been coaching forever. That fucking Bill Clinton looking motherfucker. Sick of his ass. I can't believe I forgot his name too. And fuck, I don't even know his name. But he's a piece of shit. By the numbers. And people don't see this stuff. And it's like, what the fuck? Willie Snead joined the Raiders. He played it for the Ravens last year. Can get his 17th touchdown. Pete Carroll, there you go. Pete Carroll. Think about John Carroll. Pete Carroll. I mean, it's just so obvious. The guy's some Jesuit actor. They name these people after these people from history. Yeah, Pete Carroll. Man, what a fucking piece of shit. I really can't believe, because again, I've noticed that guy since well before Gematria and all those things. I just see his ass on the side of the fucking field. I'm like, man, just looking at this shit, like, this shit just looks so stupid to me. I mean, I don't even have words even to still describe it. He just looked like the happy fucking dad at his kids, like, little league game type of shit. It's just like this type of actor he is. And then now I know how the whole shit's just gonna run. Now looking back, I'm like, okay, it all makes sense, obviously. Conspiracy 1, 2, 3. I didn't even look really much at that decode or anything. But again, it's just what I just see Pete Carroll on anything. I just know the answer. It's some Jesuit nonsense. Again, if you're new here and you watch the NFL, you have to understand Pete Carroll is literally just an actor for the Society of Jesus. And how can you prove this? Because since every single NFL game is fake and rigged, yes, the score, the touchdowns, every aspect of it is rigged and fake and set up. That means he's not. Like, what is he coaching? Like, you're not coaching anything. And really, sure, maybe he might tell the players what to do as part of the script. So maybe directing it a little bit, but they probably even have more of a master director doing things. So the answer is only one thing: the guy is an actor. I mean, if the plays are right, if the players know to run the ball here, do this, do that, the players are doing everything based on the script. What are you coaching? And hell, you even have the refs are the ones kind of really keeping the game in line. You know what I mean? Making sure that things go according to plan. So if you're really thinking about it, what are the coaches really doing? They're literally just acting. I mean, it's just the only way to say it. I can't. How can you argue that they're coaching at all? That's why I call Urban Meyer an actor. That's why I call Ryan Day an actor. That is 100% what they are. And one day when these NFL fans will wake up and realize this obvious, easy fact, I feel like a big part of the world will change. But I hate to say it, I don't think it's that possible, guys. These people love the fake sports so much. Everyone has some. Hey, what's going? Good. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I recognize that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You doing okay?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's everything?
Everything's good, man. Yeah.
Work?
Yeah, work's really good. Really busy.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Just doing like more development stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still developing things, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But you're with somebody different, right, than you were last year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You like them better?
Yeah, they're great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get to work from home?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Especially with everything going on, just to still be able to work from home. It's kind of nice. We got to get you a bigger bike.
Yeah,
Every time I see you in this bike, I'm like, I don't know how because you can actually ride this bike.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just.
Especially you're bigger than me, and my bike's like twice the size of yours. And you're bigger than I am.
Yeah, it's just nice BMX.
But you like this one.
Yeah,
so that's what matters.
Especially when these people hit me under the cars. It's just I feel a lot safer on this too.
People have hit you?
Yeah, they've hit me. They've hit me a few days ago and months ago. Yeah, they almost hit me all the time.
That's why I'm almost always on the pass for the same reason.
That's the safest place to be for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of close calls, and so because I stay away from them now.
Yeah.
I'm not as brave as you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything else good?
Yeah, everything's great.
I went to the Ohio State game the other day. That was kind of disappointing, but.
Hey, man, the thing is, I feel that I know those games are so rigged, man. That's just why at this point they're so rigged. I just wish everyone would see really how fake they are, man.
Oh, you think they're rigged?
Yeah, I know they're rigged for sure, man. This is crazy.
They're not rigged.
They definitely are.
Ohio State does not participate in rigging, Chikosi.
They definitely do. Remember Urban Meyer? He coaches. He wins 81 games, and then after winning 81 games on August 1st, they then have this whole allegation thing, where he was done with the. I mean, they do it all. They have this miracle ritual. They do it all by this code. It's crazy how they do it, but man, that's what I'm really trying to show people. You know what I mean?
That so you could have told me they were going to lose before I ever went. And
Yeah.
I could have saved myself all the anguish. Huh?
They could have, yeah.
You got to call me more often.
Yeah. But man, check out Gematria Effect Sports. He shows how they're all really rigged.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you thought it was a rigged thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I have a video predicting like the championship they had a few years ago. I predicted them winning that and things like that. And yeah, even yeah, so it's really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just on sports, do you think things are rigged?
Oh, even the government, like Mike DeWine, planted. He's just an actor planted for the people putting him in power, the Jesuits. They're the ones who run. They've run America since. This all goes back in the history. We see D.C. was run by the Jesuits before even the feds were there. So since the Jesuits were running D.C., it used to be called the Catholic colony. They've been policing D.C. since then, and we see how they have come throughout America, and they have run every section of America, and all the nations. They came out there. They formed in Paris, France, and then, of course, they're based out of the Vatican. So they are a worldwide organization, and they do these things. They run Ohio. So that's what Mike DeWine, and when you see how these people operate, it's very clean to see how they do it. They're very ritualistic, very exact with how they operate.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
We didn't have this conversation when we got together before.
Oh no, yeah, it was. Since then, I've won a whole lot more.
Okay.
So I've been able, really,
Get into it.
yeah,
We'll have to continue.
yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt your ride.
Oh, you're fine.
But it's just like I don't see you all that often, and
Yeah.
it's like I know who that guy is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, take care, Jim.
Hey, it's nice to see
Yeah,
you.
you too, for sure.
We'll
Man.
have to get together again sometime.
Sure, yeah.
Be careful out here.
I will. Thanks, man. I will.
All right.
Appreciate you. Take care.
Take care.
You too. Hey Nathan, good seeing your brother John Wayne. Cuts. Glad y'all can make it. Glad y'all could join the show. If you want to call it the show. Yeah, this is a friend of mine. Jim is pretty cool. Drank with him. I was only hung out with him once. Drank. Any help, definitely now you guys interested. Definitely could talk to me more about this. Hey, thanks, Nathan. Yeah, definitely. You guys, now is the time, man. It's time where everyone, it's like if you want to come and exist around me, you gotta at least know we're Jesuits. Sorry, you can call me arrogant all you want. I know I'm not arrogant. It's just the truth. Again, there's a way to do it. I'm not gonna just be yelling Jesuits everywhere. People don't even want to listen. But it's always when things come up, the fake sports. So always, again, guys. Again, it's 2021. The sports are fake. Just like I was talking to you guys about the fake sports, it just came out right there. It's just like that's how my brain is for the sports. They're that fake. It's the truth. But there's just zero legitimacy in them. The only legitimacy is like the athleticism, but that's even up the question. And not so much in the NBA, but like in the NFL, guys. Again, you can have just some fat actor just play like some of these positions in some of these games. Like if you're just like a second string, third string, defensive lineman or something, you barely play. You're like mildly athletic, man, but you're connected. You're just there, man. People don't get how it's fake. Blows my mind. Save your friend. Phil Sokowitz or Tim Stokely is going to sacrifice this Sunday. So you decoded this. You think your friend's going to be sacrificed. I mean, she's in great danger. Help me save her. This can be the big jump. Okay, wait. How do you know they're going to be sacrificed? I know you say you can email me the decode if you want. I mean, or just post it to the stream afterwards, video my shit. But like, or hit me up for free to find truth. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I mean, if you just decoded, stuff with nothing other connected, then I'm not sure. But maybe if they're in the gang, if they're like a celebrity, because you also don't want to warn someone and then nothing happens, and then like how are they gonna perceive this information then? And they'll never. I mean, at that point they'll like never want to wake up to gematria. Again, I think they should be intelligent enough to still be able to remove the chat from whatever, but I mean, most people aren't that intelligent. It's just kind of the truth. That's why people see one little bad example and bam, it's all over. It literally is a lack of intelligence. I mean, yeah, I'm going for a tangent right now, by the way. I'm going on a tangent, but I mean, it's true. That's why when people give that excuse of, oh, you got one thing wrong, or this one is this different, it's like, God, it just shows that they cannot think. They think you're so stupid that they can find one example just to bam, see, I disprove you. It's like, God, man. Well, that's why these deniers are absolutely making me mad. But anyway, 2 possible days: September 18th or October 9th. Everything connects. I'm Chigozi Truth. I'm free to find truth. Or Chigozi. Just search Chigozi or Chigozi Truth. I'm the only one there. If there's another one, it's probably some troll though, but I don't think the trolls are going to impersonate me and go through it. Not that they wouldn't, but I don't know. I feel the trolls are going to do something stupid or like post, shit photos, which is what they've been doing. That's one reason why I don't think they're doing that. I think they go a step further and do something stupider. But anyway, guys, the trolls should always be a testament to like this. They don't want this information out at all. It's so clear. I mean, there's trolls in every community, but I mean, I've never seen so many since joining this one. But again, guys, I think a lot of these people are paid. I mean, most of them have to be paid. If you're not a paid troll, I always wonder. I always want to meet a non-paid troll, like, because guys, part of me doesn't believe, and believe is a terrible word for this reason. That believing doesn't mean anything. Number 100, power number 100, sure, but I just hard for me to understand that someone can actually be that pathetic, where you're gonna troll someone on YouTube completely for free and do it for like a while. Not just troll for 5-10 minutes and that's all it does. I mean, like daily or like come back regularly and just troll constantly, day in day out for weeks on end. Like, you got to be paid to do that, or have a complete severe mental illness. But then again, you got to ask, like, why would someone with that big of a mental illness kind of be around this community? I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe that's a pretty easy question to answer, honestly, man. But too, not y'all really, but again, you guys have been in a lot of chat rooms. You guys see, some of the type of people who hang around here too. And again, I think a lot of people are plants. Something to distract us and make us work. Just make us work with that. He who controls the trolls controls the kingdom. Yep. So guys, again, we're going to shorten. This is an actual constructed video. Again, if you just joined, Andrew Ginther, who has this birthday of fucking Columbus birthday numerology. As we see, again, look at his birthday numerology. It's by numbers. 53rd May, born with 53, life lesson number. Columbus 106, 106 numerology, and more. Buckeye 117. He's born he's born the 117th day of the year. Ohio equals 117. Buckeye equals 117. He's born April 27th, 1972. Buckeye 72. If I got that wrong, sorry. In terms of the year, we can do the math. 72 plus what? 27? No. If you don't get 106, that's wrong. But anyway, I'll do the mental math later. I want to get my point out. This guy, the mayor, said that everyone must wear a face diaper indoors, public. So we're gonna see how many fucking people are gonna do that. Sure, there's people going for walks and stuff walking around aren't gonna wear one, which is good for them. But I'm gonna go to Short North where there's stores and shops. And again, honestly, my hypothesis is that there's still gonna be a good amount of people who aren't gonna be wearing it. But then they could be, if those people could literally be going for walks, passing through, or they have their face diaper ready in their pocket to pull it out and go into the store. But again, I mean, if you're so stupid to believe that this move is, all these different things they're saying about this now are because people are not wearing the diaper inside, the face mask, I mean, come on. That's why I'm saying this stuff is only for dumb retards to believe, period. Like, you gotta be a dumb retard to believe any of the shit that ever comes out of the news. There's always crap that makes no sense at all. You can always easily refute every story they put out, every story. Even if it's real, and there's some semblance of realism to it, because that's really what it is. Anything they give you that's even real, it's just slightly real. Maybe there's a person involved. I don't even know. I don't have any examples, at least with CNN. I don't remember the last thing on CNN I've seen that was real. I mean, sure, maybe there's like a real consequence. Maybe they could, faked an explosion, but it's a real explosion and just blame it. Actually died, sure. This was real in that sense. But all the details are all bullshit fake. So that's something, the news stories are fake. The news story and the event, if it happened, are technically two different things. Like, that's why, and guys, I'm talking this way because everyone's trying to, not everyone, when I say everyone, I mean everyone who's still in the Matrix. They're trying to, really hang on to the fact that everything from CNN can't be just bullshit. And I'm like, how is this, how are you living in this world even entertaining any of this stuff? I've been looking at this shit for years, and I'm telling you now, I've never seen anything legit on the front page. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember anything. Maybe one article, one of these truths. Oh yeah, eating more, this is not so bad for your health or something. And it's just some mild kind of shit. It's okay. It's but even then, that was actually a bad example because most of all their health needs are fucking terrible. Most of their health advice is really bad. I think mostly one decent thing once ever, just to give you something, some truth, so you don't call them out for being completely fake. Hey, Cable X, good seeing you, man. From across the pond, man. Glad to have you here with this experiment. See, so there's more village idiots, man. Everyone's coming out of these buildings with their face diapers on now. See this there? So I think to be fair, kind of was said that before. Again, we might not see much change, but that's fine. I mean, we don't need to see anything. This is documentation, educational experimentation. We're observing our surroundings, our environment, seeing how people are reacting to Jesuit propaganda, to orders. It's just stupid. Again, as I said before, it doesn't really matter. I mean, to me, I don't care about this. This doesn't affect me. I don't wear fake diapers. And I don't support businesses that make me. I just go somewhere else. Finding someplace they can get some of you for cheaper. It's we don't make you wear the face diaper. So, man, sorry. Number 41, going to downtown. Bus number 41, the 13th crime. I just pointed out, I don't really know why. It's 41. Hey, Leopard. Hey, Green Arrow. Nothing much. Hey, Natalie. Good seeing all of you. CB24 Toronto News anti-vaxxer protests. Except these are people who are against mandatory vaccines. Some of these protesters receive this vaccine. Yeah, and why do you think they're protesting it right now? Because they're some shit happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to anyone else. I mean, if you already took it, and you're at one of those things, it's for one obvious reason. So see what I'm saying, Natalie? Maybe they're even sick of the whole, diaper one. They're like, wait, I took this thing, I still have to go in and wear Because honestly, that's the thing is, I'm partially glad this is happening though. I am. I'm glad I am. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost like, I'm still not gonna wear the face diaper, but if I had to or something, that would go through my mind of like, man, at least this is actually good. Because think about it, man. It's a slap in these people's faces. That's what they need. That's what they need. Hey, Denise, welcome. It's really good seeing you. Good to have you back, Denise. So, right, like these people thought they're so free, right? They're like, oh, let me go out and take this government thing that they want me to do, the obvious thing. They took it, and they think they're doing their part and all this bullshit, right? And they can be free from the face diapers and go back to their lives. That's what they thought. And we knew that they were being bullshit, right? We knew they were suckers being suckered. We knew that, right? So now look, now you guys are. It's all for nothing, right? It's all for nothing. You still have the distance. You still have to wear the face nozzle. See what I'm saying? And now they have this foreign object in their system. That now they're anxious about it. They don't know what it's going to do, and the pros, the benefits that it provided, aren't there anymore. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like, yeah, this sucks for the whole world, but again, it's happening with or without me. So you might as well find a silver lining and ride on it. And that's the biggest silver lining. So these people fucking deserve this shit. The only negative for that is, guys, these people love wearing the fucking face. Like, do you think they really care to go back to it? Some do, but most probably don't. Guys, these people were prepared to wear, and they are prepared to wear the face muzzle for the rest of their lives. You have to understand. Like, that's another thing. They don't really care ultimately that they have to wear it. They probably, again, a lot of them were doing it anyway voluntarily. So again, those people are like, oh, okay. They don't even know what's going on. They're literally on the opposite side of the spectrum of us. Oh yeah, then the boosters, yeah, the boosties. Yep. And let's see how many people are gonna. Is they're still gonna get them because maybe if I get this, then no. Again, guys, I think that this shit can like this for an extremely long time, if not forever. That was my original hypothesis, and again, still being punked. And guys, it can get even worse. It can get even way worse than it's ever been because all you need is just a new variant, right? That's so bad. That's worse than we've ever seen. You can't even go to work anymore. Like, you got to stay inside, and like, if you can work from home, good. But if you know what I mean, if you're a service person, you're not working at all. Like, so bad. Everything closed down again. The stock market will keep going up though. Maybe that's like the whole hint they're trying to tell you. Maybe trade. Just keep trading. And of course, the thing is, they want everyone to trade. If everyone starts trading, that's more fucking losers. More greedy losers who's gonna throw it all away for nothing. I'm not trying to scare you at all, but I mean, to think that it's not gonna get worse to me just makes no sense. Like, because it's been getting worse since these people have formed in 1540. So, I'm trying to say, you have to understand, like, it's the harsh reality because the only reason you think it might get better is I think it's because we have all these sheep chanting the same thing. Oh, what's to a new guys? I mean, think about it, wait till the next year. What everyone's gonna say, or New Year's? What is everyone think say to New Year's? Here's to 2022 being better. They're gonna say bullshit like that, right? They were saying the same shit last year. So I mean, again, you got to be prepared for what these people are gonna do, mainly mentally. That's the number one thing. Sure, it won't help you. You're gonna need some kind of food. You need food, shelter, all those things. Other survival, not survive. Or your mental sanity, your mental preparedness. It's free. Like, you can start doing that now. That's the thing about that. You can start doing that now. You should always be doing it. You can do it without being paranoid or feeling, again, it's just like, it's how you're supposed to live in this world. Like, I hate to say shit, I really hate saying shit like that, like how you should live. I hate saying that. But I mean, come on, not to be mentally prepared for what's coming. Why would I tell someone not to do that? I mean, it's with anything, your job, anything, making music, fucking sports, athletic. I mean, it's obvious. You want to be mentally ready. The guy was waving to us. We're on the pre-diagnosed list. Yep, exactly. That's what really reminded me of. They're saying now that if you just have the antibodies, you're just better off and stuff. They're telling you all this again. They're telling you all these things after it all rolled out. After it all rolled out. Yeah, leper. I've heard of that. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. But of course, I know what's going on. I just don't know any nurses personally, unfortunately, who are doing that. They're all saying, "Oh no, let's make sure you get your thing." It's like fucking stupid, man. Again, guys, I hate to say it, a lot of nurses are fucking retarded, man. I'm sorry, it is. Yeah, again, here's how it works. A lot of people just get sucked in. Like, they know that nursing is a comfortable job in terms of, like, work stability, not, working. I mean, to me, being a nurse seems fucking hard as shit, guys. Oh, my God. I couldn't even be a nurse for a fucking week. I don't think I could be a nurse for, like, maybe a day. That's why I do have respect for nurses, and I could not do that shit at all. Anyways, like, you know, these nurses just think they can go to nursing school, learn everything that the Jesuit system teaches them, and then follow the orders exactly. Think about it, as a nurse, if you stab people the exact way you're supposed to, if you treat people the exact way, if you measure their blood pressure and do all that stuff the exact way you're supposed to, every single fucking time, you're Gucci. And if shit doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, you just call the doctor. No one's going to say anything because it's what you're supposed to do anyway. So, again, I am not downplaying being a nurse. I just said I couldn't do it. I still couldn't do that. But again, I mean, you just think of how many people can become nurses, how the system's set up, what they're really doing. I mean, it's like kind of like elementary school teachers, man. Just order followers who are just really good at following orders and not fucking up. Yeah, they'll replace the nurses with low IQs. Yeah, they're gonna die off because their IQ is so low. They went out and did this shit, thinking that it's for good. I want to keep working here. Like, no, you don't. Again, when all the nurses, imagine a hospital with no nurses. Just think about it. People are so fucking stupid. They're acting like. I mean, think about how dumb is that? Just think about it. You're a nurse. Like, you know that they need you. Like, literally need you to operate. Sure, the doctors can do it. The doctors can work and do nursing shit too. But you know what I'm trying to say is, like, you think they're gonna consistently do that? That's why you're supposed to refuse it, if especially you're a fucking nurse. It's like you all can just refuse it and they can't do anything about it. They'll have to just say, okay, well, guess what? We need to keep going. Because again, the hospitals need money. What do you think's going to happen when all the patients go to the hospital that has the nurses? They'll just leave the hospitals that don't have them, and then they lose their money. You see what I'm saying? Easiest solution in the fucking world, and these people, they don't do it. They just fall for it. No, I'm going to get mine anyway because I don't want to lose my job. It's like you're stupid, man. Ruining your life over some stupid ass shit. So guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like what I thought it would be. It's kind of like it hasn't changed, guys. But guys, again, this is why people again. You understand? It's the same reason why people speed, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, yeah, these are sheep. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's not like they listen to the government every little step of the way. Like, you gotta remember that. Like, they don't. Who does? I mean, even the sheep, the losers. They'll break laws, bend rules. You know what I'm trying to say? It's everyone does. Yeah, there's those people that follow every last little law, and fuck them. I hope they get the hot dose. These people are fucking pathetic. But I mean, that's why no one's really still wearing face diapers. Maybe when we see people going in and out of shops, that's when we look for people walking out of the shop without it on, being like, no, I'm not wearing this anyway. That's what we really need to be saying. Again, why was I kind of thinking this? Is because, again, these people, it goes back to what they were taught. They were taught that you get the whatever, the jab, you get it, and you're safe. That's what they teach you in school. That's what they teach you in their indoctrination camps. So these people believe that, and they already went and did it. So they're like, no, I'm just gonna ride and think that this is gonna help me. That's what they're thinking. Like, hey, well, if I do get sick, if anything happens, guess what? I have this. It might help me a little bit. So that's another silver lining if anyone's afraid of everything getting I think again this is Ohio. I guarantee if in Seattle, oh my goodness, man, these people come in hot all the time. If this is in Seattle, it's probably a different story, man. No offense to those people there. But yeah, it's offense to those fucking people there, man. All the sheep in Seattle, fuck them. I don't care. If you're in Seattle and you're a fucking sheep, loser, order follower, fuck you. What's wrong with this fucking world? That goes to anyone in America and in this world, honestly. But I will always speak for Americans first because these people really get their head out of their fucking asses the most, man. Like, seriously. That's not a stereotype. If you literally ranked countries with the, length of neck stuffed upside one's own ass, you would get America number one. Like, their head, their neck, their shoulders, their torso, they're probably lapping their own body like a fucking fruit roll up all up in their ass, man. Like, well, fruit by the foot more so, but you get the picture. And it's not an exaggeration, man. You see how they think these fake ass sports are real. They fall for the agenda constantly. They line up and get some chemicals because the government says so. The same government who subsidizes the shittiest food, who poisons their water, poisons their food, poisons their minds, blasts at them, taxes them up the ass, and anything the government's going to keep them safe. Because guys, they'll go as far as to say, well, yeah, maybe if you're right, well, that's why they want to keep us safe so that we can stay alive and keep, paying our taxes and working for them. It's like, no. I mean, I get it. Right? I do get that line of reasoning. But no, again, this is the AI age. They don't need most of these useless fucking people. The world will still run perfectly fine without most of these people. That's just a fact. Think about it. There's some piece of shit eating Cheerios and Oreos, playing World of Warcraft, playing, Diablo and shit right now. If they just were removed from this earth right now, how would it change? So now you take every single useless eater sitting around just eating snacks, getting their loot box every month. Oh, I got another loot box of worthless fucking junk to hoard in my fucking bedroom and show off to these girls on Twitch. Maybe they'll like me one day, although they don't give a fuck about you. They already have a boyfriend or they're married, but you don't care because you're a simp ass piece of shit, worthless cunt. If all those people were disappeared right now, how would the world, honestly, how would it change? It wouldn't. It might even get better. These are just facts, man. Like, what? Sure, if these people work any kind of job, guess what? Some probably more worthful person who's not so lazy might do something. I don't know. I'm just saying we don't need all these people. So that's why these people have no problems wiping out these people. Hey, Jared. In case you get peace, I don't know if you're leaving or Denise, but take care. See ya. Much love. I'm really glad to see you. No, we need them. Yeah, we need them. The gang doesn't need them. And that's the thing is, I'm glad you brought it up, though. That's the thing is, and it's supposed to talk about getting rid of these people. It is the sad reality, though. It's like, the thing is, we don't need all of them. That's the thing is, we don't need all of them. That's the key word. We need them, but not all of them. We just need more than what we have right now. So I think some of these people are just in the way. Like, they're in the way. Like, they literally need to go. And think about how many people are trying to wake up to this, but they have their friends saying all sorts of bullshit, dude. What happened just killed their friend right there? There's no one to run their fucking mouth, man. It's just a fact. There'll be no one to run their fucking mouth, and they'll wake up. It's brutal but simple. Is it the only solution? No, so you don't have to do that, but just hypothetically speaking, yeah, theoretically speaking, shoot these fuckers, man. And honestly, to be honest, it might not be the only solution, but it might be the best solution, and it might be based on time and opportunity cost be the only solution. Like, again, guys, I am done with these people who don't care for what's going on, man. And again, even one bit, I don't even care. Again, I don't care if they don't do this or that. Sure, I think people should be doing more, but what I'm trying to say, like, there's people who don't give a fuck, man, at all, that there's any sort of shadow government ruling over them, trying to manipulate them. Like, they don't believe in that. They don't care about it. They just let it run. They don't give a shit. They don't want us to even acknowledge it. That's what I'm talking about. That's always what I'm talking about. I mean, those people are even worse than the on-defenses. And on-defenses are still pretty bad. Guys, again, I a lot of people in the community, you guys can love the on offenses all you want. I think it's good that we have a lot of people who do like the on offenses. We really need you. We need people to give the on offenses a chance. I don't give them a chance anymore. I know it sounds terrible. Because again, I think they should give themselves their own chance. If they're really on the fence, why should I have to prod them along? I mean, I'll put up more content, but it's up to them at that point. I think they're a waste of time. Like you're honest, you might even be better off trying to convince a complete denier than a fucking on defensive. Because a complete denier can at least maybe see that one piece of evidence, and he's just like not on defensive. He's a decision maker. He doesn't sit around and be on defense every fucking day of his life. Again, this shit's rooted in other things. On defenders, a lot of them are usually people who just can't make up their fucking mind with anything. Yeah, sure, it's always good to strategize, take your time with some things, but there's just that trait that they have. They just can't even make a fucking decision, dude. They're the people ordering in line, ordering like 6 different things out loud that actually want that one thing that they said the third time, like because they just didn't know what they wanted, and they're not hired. No excuse. If you're hired drunk, I think it's a legit excuse. You're just like fucked up. But even then, I feel like if that, you should know what you want, because you should be like, oh, I'm here for this. Well, I guess I'm just going off on a tangent, by the way. Well, when they're muzzled up, they can't say anything. Guess another silver lining. It's another silver lining. She can have an attitude all she wants, but guess what? She's wearing a fucking muzzle. I can't see her hear that bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry, she did have this fucking little attitude. It's like, no, maybe if you had a fucking face diaper on, you can pay attention. You have more peripheral vision or something. And of course, she's a black woman with a mask on. Just the thing of it pointing out. It's like, why? You're supposed to be some independent, powerful black woman, but you're fucking wearing a fucking slave image on your fucking mouth. But then the white man over there is not. That should matter, but that's how the minds are working. I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying this is every black person or black woman. That's not probably how she thinks. And that's why I don't get it. It's like, don't you understand? Like, if it's all about you versus a white man, why aren't those white men wearing the slavery symbol on their face, but you are? I just never understood why they do that. That's why I'm like, if that's line of thinking, like, why are you wearing a face anchor? And if that's never crossed their mind, then that's even, that's probably because it shouldn't. Hey, it really shouldn't cross their mind. It shouldn't. You should just not wear the fucking thing to fucking begin with. It shouldn't be about race or any goddamn nonsense. You shouldn't wear the thing in the fucking first place. That's why it should never cross your mind. Hey, Deanna. Welcome. Good seeing you again, Deanna. It's been some little time. I feel like a few weeks or something, but time's arbitrary. I'm just glad to see you again. As always. I know you got a lot going on. You leave me no choice. Tony Montana, nice, Tachi, taking the bumpity bump. Why would Justin Castro Trudeau call a federal election on September 20th? Insanity. Just an actor. Exactly. And there's another reason around that I need to look into. I haven't looked into that yet. Exactly. But Justin Trudeau is just an act. I mean, like that's just what blows my mind about Justin Trudeau. It's like, it's really sad to say, but I can even see how someone thinks that like Donald Trump's not an actor over him. That's what really blew my mind, because I'm like, guys, there's no excuse not to say how Donald Trump's an actor. There's zero excuse. The guy literally is an actor. He 100% is. But Justin Trudeau, guys, look at that. What else is he? The guy literally looks like he's like some Backstreet Boys singer from Canada. I mean, I'm not saying, that's the image they're giving you. That's why he has articles, all the girls love Justin Trudeau. They think he's just the hottest. And I'm like, the guy looks like a fucking, this effeminate ass motherfucker. Like, this is what the girls are into these days? This guy? Like, this shows a programming too. Because all that Twilight shit. They give you Twilight with, all these motherfuckers who look like that. And they give you Justin Trudeau's ass, who looks like Twilight, and then bam. I know the guy's name's not Twilight, but you know what I'm saying. The guy that all the girls like from Twilight. That was, I guess that might have been when they really tried to put out all this like type of shit in more full force. I don't know, I'm just kind of speculating here. If I just see all that, and interesting. the OnlyFans guy. I don't know what that is. Unless you're talking about Justin Trudeau. Does he have an OnlyFans? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Probably run by, the CIA though. Not wearing a fucking face diaper. See, these kids are good. Guys, I would say I think that much has changed. So my hypothesis, because this was my, okay, when I first did speak at the beginning of the stream, I used that term incorrectly because that's what the hypothesis, I guess, should be. But my personal hypothesis was that it wouldn't look much different. And again, I thought this for a while. I really thought the whole time that once people get the thing, they'll just say, well, I have the thing, right? I have the jab, so I should be fine. I don't care even what the news says anymore. I'm going to take my chances because I have this thing, right? That's just what they believe. So that's why I feel like you're not going to see many with a face diaper walking around now. Also, maybe because I'm not going in and out of homes. I'm not going in and out of stores and shit. But again, it's a good sign. Again, guys, sure it sucks when anything happens to them, but that's their choice at this point. I'm still gonna have compassion for them, even though they pretty much sucked their lives and signed it away to the Jesuits. But that's their choice, man. At the end of the day, it's their choice, so I'm gonna respect their choice. Well, and it's more from a different level, like not the choice they made, but respect their free will as a human being to do that. And maybe even not. I don't know how to word this, because what's respectable in any grounds? Are these people going out getting this shit? I don't know. I don't think you can word it like that. It's more like just acknowledging and say, okay, at least I'm not going to impose this shit on someone type of thing. I'm not going to be dogmatic. Because I've spoken enough to these people. I guess 2021, you can't go online even and just see someone talk about how this is BS, even like if I'm not a doctor or something. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's not just like, people, it's not just like the Camacho community or anyone else in some parts of the truth community pointing this out. No, there's doctors as well. Not that should really matter, but these people it matters. There's doctors literally saying, don't do this stuff. So wouldn't that raise any questions from anyone? That's what I'm saying. There's no excuses really. And you really didn't even you didn't even bother to look, to do research. And if you did, your research concluded you to just come on, man. That's what I'm saying, man. This is no excuse, man. Only fucking dumbasses did it, man. It's just, so I try to argue against it. I try to at least give these people the benefit of the doubt and say, maybe, no, if you took it, you're just fucking stupid. All staged. Yep. 6 feet apart, hand washing, masks, isolation, all parts of a ritual, exactly. That's what you do for a ritual. You stand apart, you wash your hands, you wear a mask, you isolate from people. Exactly. Denise, that's extremely well said. That's so perfect. Oh my goodness. That's like having me thinking now. Because the Jesuits always getting these people to do rituals. I grew up in a Catholic background, and I went to Catholic school, Catholic mass. You think I don't know a thing too about rituals? Oh my goodness. It's all rituals in the Catholic Church. It's all they do. You drink blood, you eat bodies. Well, it's the body of one person, one person's blood. But still, you drink blood, eat a body, and then you kneel down a few times, and then you shake hands with a bunch of people around you who probably don't even like you, and who are probably gonna fuck your life and shit when you get home. And that's the reality. I mean, if you all go to the same church, it's the same people who your life's cheating on you with, all that type of shit. You're shaking hands, saying peace be with you. Oh, ritual. It's just literally an hour of rituals. And people just salivate to go. And it can be even longer. The singing's all rituals. But I'm down with the singing more than anything. I mean, that's the thing. Guys, Catholic Church is just an hour singing the songs. I'd be okay. If this is the extent they got them doing, cool. But it's not that. It's barely that. Hey, Kayla. Welcome. Good to see you. Been to Domino D. She's still on Instagram all the time. Just follow her on Instagram. She's Domino the Codes of the Matrix. And then and even if she takes off weeks or a month or whatever, she's put up so much content, shared so much shit. You just go and retweet all of her stuff. That would help. Or share it. You don't have to retweet and share it and whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if she was getting harassed, even trolled even harder, honestly, by like just random fucking people, man. I just feel like being a girl on YouTube would be fucking annoying as hell. I don't know if I can do it, man. Just thinking about it, man. Because again, I already hate these sorry ass motherfuckers already. So then imagine them hitting me on top of that. It's just like, oh my god, this sounds fucking terrible. It's like a fucking nightmare, man. These diaper wearing losers. Oh my god, man. Oh my goodness. It's like, get me out of this country, man. It's because these people are so pathetic. Yeah, I understand they're so pathetic. They're so pathetic, man. I think they can talk to you, man. You guys, I'm not talking about guys. I'm sure I can be friends with half the people here, and I'm not generalizing these people. I'm sure we can find some smart people here who actually might wake up, man. That's why I don't judge. I don't voice, without seeing, without even talking to anyone. And if it weren't, but again, what we're in 2021 now. If you see someone with a face diaper right over their fucking face, just plain to see, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking judge you and know you're a fucking fool. Again, we just bypassed a shit ton of kids. Like none. I maybe a couple other ones in their neck. None of them was wearing a fucking face mask. Dude, nobody's wearing it, dude. This is what I'm trying to show you. No one's wearing it, man. No one is wearing it. And guys, why do I keep calling this out? Because I'm calling it out. So when you see the one fucking dumbass wearing it, you're not gonna be like, oh, what? Like, no, like, what excuse do they fucking have? That's what I'm saying. What excuse do they have? What excuse do you have? Unless you're just coming out of a building, you're going into the building, or you're. But the thing is, and then again, when you're traveling from building to building, put it at least on your chin or hold it. I mean, come on, you're gonna wear it still? That means either you're too lazy to take it off, or you're just too lazy to even care about your health. And you're pulling a mask up and down. I mean, how can you be that lazy? I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's no. Again, guys, again, if they're Chinese, it's different. I said because most are wearing one here. You have to ask, why are most people wearing them are Chinese? Because they're used to wearing them. So again, I'm never gonna call them out. I don't think that's fair. It's not fair at all. You could be slightly fair. As you could say, well, the Chinese kids aren't. I get it, but I'm gonna give them always the benefit of the doubt. You see all these people not wearing it, man. Also, they know it's fucking stupid. That's why they know it's bullshit. It's Chinese, see? Told you. You got again. I think you got to. I mean, right? Like of all the people, another Chinese person. There's a thing to it. There's a thing about it. So, can't. And again, to me, it's more mockery. Think it's more mockery. It's more of a reminder. See, so you're reminding everyone of the Wuhan. It's just bullshit. And that's what they don't even know when they're wearing it. It's honestly mocking them even more, which is sad. They're doing it out of respect, but it's like the thing is the Jesuits know it. The Jesuits know they're gonna wear it out of respect, but in reality, it's gonna be a big symbol for everyone to see. Again, these people speak in symbolism, seeing a bunch of Chinese people walking around with masks on. That's symbolic, and it's BS because it's clearly, obviously, not from China. It's just, the guy's gonna. You have to be retarded to believe that this is some straight out of Wuhan, China, bat soup. I mean, come on, only dumb idiots believe that type of stuff, man. Seriously. But again, they can say it all they want on YouTube and probably never get flagged. But here I'll speak against it and get flagged or some crap. Guys, I had a video taken down for just putting China in my title. I put China and then the Chinese flag emoji. So just a flag. And it got taken down. There was nothing bad about China. Just showing you the pattern. How they do everything from number 35, 26. It got taken down. I'm like, what? You can't be kidding me. Truth is, people are cat videos and memes. Yeah, especially memes, man. And then, guys, again, I love the gematria memes, and I think that they can work. I'm not downplaying them at all. I'm just really saying it's not the fault of really the meme. Although most of the time it could be, because it's sort of copywriting. It always is the fault of the copywriting, right? Like anything you're trying to improve on, you should improve your copywriting. But what I'm trying to say is, it's really mainly the fault of the people. I mean, even if you have a clean, concise, funny, good gematria like riddle or meme, these people are going to see the numbers, the math, and immediately their brains it'll just stop working. It just stopped working, man. And they just not care, or they just won't get it. So again, like you can make it as best you possibly can, but some of these people, they just won't even care about the meme. One, because they can't, even if they can relate to something, it's not like from like a funny standpoint, unless you can figure out how to do that. So again, it's not even like a recommendation or improvement that a meme maker can do. It's just more like these people, like that's how slow their brains are. That's what's just so sad. Like, again, I still like the memes. You know, I'm not against the memes ever. It's just, I'm just trying to think, what's the thing that these people actually would care about? To like actually care to know that this is the Jesuit order using gematria to run the show. And that's, again, I hate people who would what's next? What women would want to know. Again, if you knew that, you wouldn't care about OSU. These people won't show up to the games. I mean, again, if all these kids here knew that, okay, they would still show up to the games just to get fucked up probably, but I still think less people would care. I mean, they would know the outcomes and everything. If they knew OSU was going to lose, they're going to win, it was going to be fun. So yeah, this knowledge is impactful, and it matters when people know it. And they actually know it, not heard about it and thought about it, actually know it. There's a difference to knowing and understanding than just, and really for this is just knowing. I mean, you should just know, and then in turn then you would understand. But the thing is, you don't even have to understand really who, yeah, you should, I'm not saying you don't have to, but to see what's going on, you should just know what's going on. Like, you don't have to understand much about the Jesuits right now, if you're a beginner, to know that there's something going on with a cabal doing things by the numbers. We get drunk if someone live streamed in Toronto. That's so sound fun. 26%. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna cut through this way. Head back. Maybe have the stream cut out. Out toward north. But it's really been fun with y'all here. Yeah, Latachi, man, these people aren't seeing it. They're not seeing it. But again, guys, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You got the fucking face diaper on. Why? And come on, man. I mean, this is what I'm fucking saying, dude. Look at this, dude. The fattest bitch of the bunch is the one wearing the face diaper. Do you see what I'm fucking saying? You got a few girls, a dude walking, no one's wearing the face mask, but then of all the fucking dumbasses, you got this big old blonde bitch wearing the fucking face diaper. She doesn't even care about her fucking health. She barely does. Maybe she's not like morbidly obese or super big, but I mean, come on, man. It's like you're like in shape, and it's like she's clearly not eating healthy every day, and you're here wearing the fucking face diaper for fucking what, man? For what? Your health? The health of others? These people in front of you don't, but they don't care. They're not wearing it. So, who are you protecting them? So you're the diseased vermin and they're not. God, man, people just don't understand, man. It's just so blows my mind. They don't understand what it really means to wear a fucking face diaper, man. Especially when no one else is doing it. Because again, your herd mentality or everyone else is doing it, that just goes out the window. So that's the only excuse most of these dumbasses ever have. So when a herd's not doing it, so then you see when a sheep is doing shit that a herd's not even doing, right? Then think about it. This is a good analogy. You have a herd of sheep, and you have a few sheep who are just doing this most insane, running into fences, rolling around, but they're not having fun, like tripping over themselves, just like acting so weird. You're probably gonna kill them. You're gonna kill them. You're gonna shoot them early and get rid of them, and not even just get rid of the diseased body. You're like burn them. That's what you're gonna do. If that's your business. These sheep are fucking retarded. They're screwed up. They're worthless. They're not doing shit at all for your fucking bottom line, so you get rid of them. Again, that's how these people are to these fucking Jesuits. I don't think that's how, that's not how I look at people in general, but that's how this cabal looks at these people. And that's what these sheep are wearing these fucking face diapers still. I mean, come on. Shoot these fuckers, man. Exactly. What are we telling them they attach it to politics? That might be the biggest reason. That was the race shit, are the two biggest reasons I want to leave America. I mean, again, of course, because again, every other country's Jesuit ruled and shit, but again, come on, America has the political shit attached to it, and then you have to get involved. Again, for example, I know Philippines has a bunch of tyranny, a bunch of BS, and that's it's not my number one choice destination, but again, I think living in the outskirts of there is better than here. And they literally do not want foreigners to get involved in their politics. Like, imagine living in a country where you're not even people don't even want you to talk about politics, and you don't want to yourself. It's like, man, it would be automatically better. That means they'll say shit and not attach some political shit to it. They won't have some political assumption, right? Think about here in America, everything's, this guy must be a liberal, he must be a Republican, he must be this or that. If you're in any other country, no one's gonna do that. Well, to an extent. And like any other country that's not so stupid. Again, I can't speak for England, France, shit like that. But guys, I don't really think it's as bad as here, man. I don't think so. I think even in France, man, like I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But God, man, it's just yeah, it's a good point. Politics are everything to these people. In China, we never talked about politics. Still ran by the cabal. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's run by the same cabal. So why even talk about politics? They all know. The thing is, everyone they knew it was run by. Well, they probably believe, whoever Xi Jinping or at the time. I don't know who was that person at the time. Guys, she's handing out some poisons. Let's see. We're gonna investigate this. I don't know. I'm gonna drink it, but it might as well. It might be more. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, man. Oh, thanks.
Go ahead, take whatever flavor you want.
Cool. I got a rainbow one.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
You too. Maybe it's not bad. Let's look at the. Well, look, I already see the ingredients. It's not that bad, from what I see. See, I was expecting, I thought they were handing out free. Because guys, back in my days, and I feel like I'm so fucking old. But when I was in college, they were handing out, Gatorades and just like the shit with all the dyes. But again, there's still marketing. Bio-steel. Again, this could be from the students. It could be from the Jesuits. I do not know. But we'll look at what they gave me. Let me move off. Let me go over here. Actually, let me cross the street first. I'm gonna do that anyway. Look at this car. You get to let this girl go, man. Oh, she wasn't even looking. I'm sure she's on her phone. Like, her on her car. I don't know. She didn't look too happy. I wouldn't be either, living Jesuit-ass Columbus. She's probably like, fuck all this shit. I don't know. Maybe she likes it. But I'm probably gonna drink this. This doesn't look. I thought it was gonna be bad. If it was like filled with dyes and shit and all sorts of crazy crap, I wasn't gonna drink it. Oh, they didn't even put they put some vitamins in here, but not like that. Not like we have magnesium, like magnesium carbonate is like a vitamin. So they don't put any vitamins in here, which is great. Biosteel. I don't know what biosteel equals. Well, this equals to 38 or something. I was icy as a polar bear. Nice. Sounds good. Yeah, Twitter was the propaganda pusher, still is. Yeah. Oh, guys, I got banned from Twitter too. So that's probably it for me. Maybe at some point. Probably chemical sugar. Yeah, there's probably chemical sugar in this. Yeah, and I'm sure. What is it? How do they sweeten this? So it's a question. Stevia leaf extract. Yeah, I don't know if that's too healthy. Sure, it's not as bad as aspartame and shit, but 33, 80, biosteel equals 33. Look at that. 87, 48. Biosteel 33. Look at that. Oh my god. But guys, the ingredients aren't too. I'll read off the ingredients. I can't even see. So I'll just read them off. It's got water, citric acid, electrolytes, sodium citrate, potassium citrate, calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, sea salt, natural flavors, which can be anything. Stevia leaf extract, fruit and vegetable juice for color. So they don't use fake. They use fruit and vegetables for the colors, which is good. That was my biggest concern because all those dyes they put in the sports drink, that's how they're trying to kill you with it. They want you to be working out all the time. Again, when you're thirsty as shit after a big basketball game, you just want a nice, refreshing, tasty drink. And they program you to drink Gatorade, Powerade. That's why it's so poisonous. Sure, I don't like all these, I don't like all this shit, this potassium citrate, sodium citrate, all this shit, salts and shit now. I'm not a big fan of all that, but again, this looks like infinitely better than Gatorade. Chemical byproducts of minerals and vitamins. Yeah, so these are the byproducts, exactly. It's just like, guys, I'm not going to buy this shit. I'm drinking because it's free, and it's not that bad. Like, isn't that Red 40, like, really bad shit. Sure, again, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if potassium citrate is just as bad for you. I mean, don't quote me on that, obviously, but even the stevia leaf extract, I know it's from a plant. Guys, it's from a plant, but again, it's not like all plants are healthy. Like, God knows what this shit does to you if you drink too much of it. It tastes like one of those the ghetto juices. You know the juice. This is exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like the fucking ghetto jugs. You know you can get in a big jug when you know the small juice things with a foil top that you poke. That I used to drink. I used to drink those as kids all the time, like in camps and schools and shit. The little, you know those little juices that with a foil cap top that you can open or pop and drink. That's exactly what this tastes like. Which just don't taste that bad, honestly. I kind of like that taste. It tastes fake though. I don't know if this is real natural flavors. I mean, are they really real though? Because that's FDA bullshit. You could probably take a shit inside the vat and call it natural flavors, and FDA will, because literally will. You could shit and piss inside the thing and say it's natural flavors, and you can legally be okay. I don't know about that particularly, but legally, how could you not? I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. They say this type of shit, but you don't even know what it is. Yes, the barrel drinks, Kayla. This tastes like the barrel drinks. Guys, I mean, for how this tastes, guys, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. I mean, honestly. You got water jail too. Another 6 days. Damn, man. Yeah, man. They cut me out for good this time. It's all good. I'm glad you're only for 6 days, but we all know it's a matter of time. Yeah, this stuff doesn't taste that good. It doesn't feel refreshing. Guys, you're better off getting coconut water. Guys, I guarantee coconut water is probably cheaper than this shit. Coconut water is probably expensive. Coconut water, just water, hell, juice. Juice would be the number one thing I drink over this shit. I'd rather drink like sugar from a fucking fruit. This crap. That doesn't even taste good. Drink BioSteel, not sugar. See, that's their logo. Drink BioSteel, not sugar. You see Darnell move to 9/11 at home versus New York Jets. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't see that, but I'm glad they told me that. That's crazy. The New York riddles. Let's see if Columbus has recycling anywhere. I never really noticed anything. It's just trash. I mean, let's see how serious they are. Let's see how they're trying to keep the city clean and be progressive and all that shit they're trying to claim. Okay, you have recycling sitting around. Maybe because they think people just throw trash in it. I think that's why they don't do it. That's why they don't do it. If they put recycling in places, people will just put trash in there and then they'll be picking the recycling all the time. That's what they're not doing it. You know? Maybe there's another way they could do it. I don't know. It's just an unfortunate thing. Well, no, New York does it. If New York does it, then there's no excuse. I mean, you have a giant city like that doing it. I don't know if they do it or not. Or maybe New York can afford to pay people to sort through the recycling. Oh, they have one right over there. There we go. They do. I honestly thought they didn't. There's one across the street also. I thought they didn't for a second. But I was like, that's what I see. It might be why they don't have that many. But wouldn't you think there's more recycling than trash? Like, especially in this day and age. This isn't bad though. Do I feel hydrated and refreshed? Not at all. And the dregs of this, like the last of it tastes better. Maybe I should have shaken it up more, but I already shook it up. I should have shake it up more. But the bottom of this tastes really good. Like the concentrated part of this tastes pretty good. If the whole thing was this tangy, like this, I might give it a 4 or 5. See, I figure most people wouldn't like that, but it's actually good. But yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. still feel thirsty. It really didn't taste good at all. It is leaving this kind of chalky, weird taste in my mouth. And then the name equals 33 on top of that. That definitely dings at a point, or at least keeps it at the 3 or the 4. No, it's the 4 that I moved for. Yeah, I think a 4 is fair out of 10. That's still below average. I mean, guys, I think that could be that the kids made those college kids made that shit from a class or something. I don't know. I mean, of course, they're gonna love it. They're gonna think it's amazing. That's just how it works, man. It's like you make a song of some music that people might not fuck with, but you might really fuck with it because you made it. It's the same thing for them. Like I think this shit tastes so good. It's so amazing. They revolutionary product. But I'm like, I don't know. I would never buy that shit, dude. I would never drink it again unless someone gave it to me. If someone gave me that and a Gatorade or something, I would probably choose that. That's because it's less toxic. But Gatorade even tastes way better. But of course, is that really a fair competition? Well, I mean, I don't know, but Gatorade, that shit is sweet, sugary. You know what I mean, it doesn't have. You can make something that tastes better than Gatorade. And I think Powerade tastes better than Gatorade. I don't think they're both really bad. You hate all things fruit punch. Yeah, that was more of a fruit punch type of thing. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't like that one, man. Yeah, water is way better. Yeah, water is a 10 out of 10 compared to that. Oh, you're fine, thanks. Yeah. That's my recommendation. And water's, I mean, it's free, even if you distilled it. I mean, it's about the distillery. That's about it. I consent. I consent. And then shrugs after she gets it with a, oh, well, fuck it face. Oh, my goodness, man. I consent to be jabbed. Oh, my goodness. And it was a black woman, too. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. 9%. Yeah, guys, I'm going to start saying goodbye now. I probably should, because, guys, you know, one day if my tire pops on the way home and I'm this far back, I'm going to be fucked. I don't want to take my chances. That one time I was up here, my tire came out. Thank God I had battery in my phone. Because if I don't, then I'd have to walk home. I couldn't call a lift or shit unless I flag one down. What were the odds of that? I don't know what I'd do to walk home. Which, I minded it. It would just take at least probably 3 hours to walk home. At least 2 or 3 hours. What? No, what? Guys, did you hear what Taji just said? The New York Jets have the first ever Muslim coach. What? You gotta be kidding me. Is that true? I know you're not making that up. But it's like, what? Come on, man. Like, what do you think they can't get any dumber with the riddles? The first ever Muslim coach goes to the New York Jets, man. It's just so mockery. Wow. Wow. You always wish you're making all this up, man. Oh, my God. I do too. Because, you, but me, the thing I hate the most about it is I always say is like how it's so obvious and it's so sick and how people don't care. Like how you share that same thing with someone else. Like, what's coincidence? Who cares? I don't get it. What are you trying to say? Like, they don't get it. So I say, it's like, come on. That's why it's so stupid. It's like they do these obvious, blatant riddles and then like people don't care. They do the 9/11 ritual. Yep. Game the 9/11. Yeah, man. I'm gonna look at the MNF game. It's not too late. If it is, I'll just look at Thursdays and next week. But this NFL season already seems so good with the riddles. I just want to see some of them. Not see them after the fact. Not that I might see them after the fact. It's just might as well see them in real time or before they happen. Hey, what's good, Jay? What's up, man? Good seeing you, man. Welcome, man. I mean, I'm about to close the stream right now. My battery's kind of dying, so I wish you were here. I mean, but of course, I know you. Man, I know you're busy. I know you got shit going on, man. So yeah, no pressure to be here at all. I just like seeing you, obviously, because you're cool, man. But good seeing you. Yeah, man. I hope it only feels pressure to ever be here. It's just I'm just gonna bike and chill. Hey, no problem, guys. Sophia, thanks for being here. Good seeing you too, guys. Sophia, much love. Yeah, that's it. That's my 5 minute warning. So I'm just gonna shut it off now. 'Cause I'd rather my tire probably just have like a few battery to. Because I can even call Lyft with like a 5% and tell them I'll be right here. All of my phone's gonna die type of thing. Oh, exactly. I just laugh at all too, man. Yeah, I do too. I mean, this is. I mean, yeah, I'm just surprised at sometimes how obvious they get, man. Like, again, I know they're not, it's not like I know they can get this obvious, man, but it's just like, man, like, come on, first Muslim coach. It's like, yeah, of course we all expect it, but it's just like, man, okay, just wait till people hear that and they'll say, oh, it's all coincidence. That's what I mean, those people. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Peace out, Denise. Hey, Jammer Funk. Later, man. Yeah, you have a nice one as well. Much love, y'all. Pale Horse Rider, good seeing you. Take care, everyone. Cheers, James from Australia. Hope we have a good one over there. Peace, everyone. Take care. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, Saul Goodman. Oh, William Unknown. Saul Goodman. Awesome, man. Good. Good to know. Thanks, man. Good seeing you, brother. Peace, Cuts. Because that's all you can do for the ones that get exactly. It's just the ones that get it, man. Show them love. Help them out. Much love, guys. Take care. Hey, much love to you too, Denise. Take care. Peace out. Love you too. See ya.